This is the Epson EH-LS12000B, and Epson claims it brings theater-level visuals into your living room. But after spending weeks with it, I found a few things that the ads definitely won't tell you. And stick around, I'm going to break down whether it's the real deal or just another projector with big promises. Epson EH-LS12000B Product Overview. Alright, so what exactly is the EH-LS12000B? It's Epson's high-end 4K, positioning this as a high-end home cinema solution for folks who want big screen but smart home. People who care about movies, gaming, and visual fidelity without having to shell out into the stratosphere of ultra-premium projectors. What sets it apart? Laser light engine, HDMI 2.1 4K 20Hz support, solid brightness, and big feature set aiming for both cinephiles and gamers. Epson EH-LS12000B Performance. Okay, specs are nice, but what does this thing actually feel like when you sit down for movie night or fire up a game? In a dimly lit room, the LS12000B delivers a crisp, punchy image with solid contrast and strong color out of the box. Sound and Vision found that it offers great image punch, clarity, and good contrast, though they note HDR can be held back by its lack of dynamic tone mapping. Watching HDR content generally felt satisfying. Highlights pop, and the image is bright enough to feel impactful even on large screens. Projector reviews measured nearly 2,673 ANSI lumens in dynamic mode, which is impressively close to Epson's 2,700 lumen spec. That means in a semi-controlled ambient light setup, you still get something that punches. Now gaming. This projector supports 4K at 120 Hz, which is rare in the projector space. Projector Central tested it with titles like Forza Horizon 5 and found minimal perceptible lag. The gaming experience looked beautiful. And Sound Advice measured input lag as low as 26 milliseconds, which is solidly competitive. So for gamers, this isn't just a marketing bullet, it's usable in real life. Features and tech. Let's walk through what makes it special and where the trade-offs are. 1. Laser light source with long life. No lamp changes. Epson rates the laser at about 20,000 hours. That means less maintenance and more reliability over time. Ideal for people who want something that set it and forget it, or as close as possible. 2. Pixel shifting, or 4K PRO UHD. Though it's not a native 4K chip, which is a 1080p 3LCD panel, Epson uses a 4-way pixel shift to simulate 4K resolution. The result? Very sharp imagery, whether you're watching upscaled content or native 4K. Projector Central noted the edge-to-edge sharpness holds up. 3. HDMI 2.1, 4K at 120 Hz, and gaming ready. One of the biggest talking points. This projector supports true 4K at 120 Hz over its HDMI 2.1 inputs. Combine that with low input lag, Sound Advice's 26 millisecond reading, and you've got something you can pair with your Series X, PS5, or high-end PC for serious high-refresh gaming. Design and build. If you're expecting a sleek, pocketable unit, you'll be disappointed. This is a serious chunk of gear. What Hi-Fi describes it as well-built, hefty, and substantial, not something you'll move around much. The chassis is textured black, solid, with a motorized lens cover to protect the front element when turned off. The lens setup is premium, full motorized zoom, focus, and lens shift, plus lens memory for aspect changes. The throw ratio is flexible, making for a flexible mounting window. The rear panel is functional. Two 48 gigabits per second HDMI 2.1 ports, USB ports, Ethernet, RS-232, etc. It lacks built-in speakers or streaming functionality. This is strictly a display engine. Pros. Laser engine with long life, no lamp hassle. Excellent brightness, close to claimed spec, and strong HDR highlights. 4K at 120 Hz plus low input lag, very gamer-friendly. Motorized lens, lens memory, strong flexibility for how you set it up. Cons. Blacks and shadow detail lag behind top-tier LCOS or DILA units. HDR tone mapping requires manual adjustment, not plug-and-play. Menus and preset choices can be awkward or unintuitive. Relatively big and hefty, not portable. Final verdict. So, who is the EH-LS12000B really for, and is it worth the money? If you're someone building a dedicated home cinema or serious media room and you want real flexibility, strong brightness, and gaming chops, this projector is one of the more compelling value propositions out there. At around $5,000, it straddles an attractive middle ground. It doesn't reach the astronomical cost of high-end JVC or Sony models,